Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, today we're going to be talking about the one and only Zebec network. Listen, right, we have another little update, right? Some statements from Zebec. We can see Zebec has worked closely with Certic for over 3 years to maintain the highest institutional grade security standards across our payment rails. From multiple audits to continuous monitoring through Skynet, we're committed to building real-time, compliant, and secure payment infrastructure for millions of users. And we can see, right, they have made a statement and post over here. All right, we have the pulse feed, we have a few other things as well. We have the Skynet score of 87, so it's very, very good. We can see we have a few things on the side as well, and overall everything is looking pretty good. We can see they said Skynet Spotlight is at Zebec. With years of Certic audits, and strong security posture, Zebec is building a future where value moves freely from payroll to payments to everyday spending. Let's take a closer look into their Skynet profile. We can see the 2025 milestones. After years of laying groundwork, Zebec has delivered key developments. FedNow integration for instant compliant US payroll, new payment rail partnerships with MasterCard, MICA alignment to prepare for full EU regulatory compliance. Which, by the way, people, right, those three things I just said are extremely massive. Like, if you see that on any type of project, you should be saying, wow, right? And the fact that this is just for us, at least for me at this point, feels like, well, I'm just reading another thing Zebec has accomplished, should speak volume. Okay, I think people really, overlook the fact that Zebec has accomplished a lot over the last few months throughout 2025. I don't think they realize how much they actually have gotten done and how big these accomplishments, my apologies, are, how big and valuable they truly are. I think people just overlook it. And you know what? That usually happens when you start destroying the competition, when you start to consistently win, when you become number one, when you become whatever, right? When you become that guy, that woman, people just see it as the norm. And when you just go from even doing something amazing, 12 out of 10, 10 out of 10, to even an 8 out of 10, all of a sudden people, they're like, wow, that's not even that good anymore. But objectively speaking, fundamentally, these things are amazing. And that is just the truth, right? That is just the truth. Anyways, let's continue with the rest of the post. We can see Skynet security score, 86.92 AA, places them among the stronger DeFi projects monitored on the platform. Code security, right? Pretty much just say 87%. Top 10% on Skynet. Market 94.65, community 98. Consistent audit history, Zebec has completed 5 Certic audits so far by actively resolving findings, including fixing logical issues and centralization risks. They prove that they take continuous security seriously. People, once again, these guys, Zebec, are getting the fullest of full glaze, and they deserve it because they are stepping up. They are literally in the top 10% on Skynet. Look at these numbers for the market, for the community. I mean, what more could you really ask for? Truly, I tell you. We can see, right, the community, 98 out of 100. A protocol is only as strong as its users. High engagement across ratings and usage reflects an active user base that consistently interacts with the protocol, which is a key factor in their score profile. We can see the full view of Zebec, full audits, news, insight scores, and more is available on Skynet, right? We looked at a picture before. Now, of course, if we want to go down here, we would see a lot more. And wow, you can see, wait a second, I didn't even realize this. This is genuine, right? This is genuine. This just popped up as discover more. We can see another jersey drop is loading. we've got a new Uphold X Zebec jersey coming exclusively for our community. Which NHL team are you calling for this one? So boom, 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 another nice jersey. And we can see article provided by Business Wire, a Berkshire Hathaway company. So we can see NatPay plus Zebec to power next gen payroll with Web3 connectivity. And we see it was by Business Wire, December 4th of 2025. So we could see, they are starting to get the mainstream press. They are starting to get more and more exposure, which is what we love to see. Business Wire, 33,000 posts. I wish it would show the amount of followers. But more and more exposure, more and more articles written about Zebec. And are you surprised at this point? Because to be honest, like you really, really shouldn't be, right? You really, really shouldn't be. Now listen, right? This is something I wanted to show you guys. Look, few see the setup, but it's obvious. Fewer still act when it's not. Zebec just printed the kind of structure early bulls dream about: clear downtrend, higher low, major demand holding. If this breaks out, the first target is 7x away. We have other people that, do technical analysis that believe Zebec is also bound for a next pump of going upwards of 2 cents. So, you could say, what you want about sometimes my price predictions or whatever, but I genuinely do believe 2 cents is going to be the next breakout. This person does have 7.5 cents also marked up, but 2 cents is going to be the prime zone. And we can see also, ladies and gentlemen, right, that when we go over here, this is one final post I did want to say. I didn't have it pinned and marked, but look, someday in the near future, I'll be able to have a smile on my face and know I did everything possible to have a better life for the whole family. I don't care about tariffs, wars, FUD. That shit is blocked out of my mind. Straight focused. And we can see, right, this boy, this guy, this mother yucker, I don't know why I'm talking like this. He is dollar cost averaging. And, sometimes you have to just pull the trigger. Obviously, at the end of the day, you have to make your own choice. You have to do your own research and everything. But the truth is, people, that when you see good, consistent prices, great prices, and opportunities in your face for many, many weeks, and you miss it, that's on you. That's on you. That might sound a little bit harsh, but that's just a reality. Anyways, we are going to look at the basics. When we go and look at something like this, we can see, boom, Zebec network, right? Rank 155 out of 9,051 active cryptos. So yes, we have dropped a little bit in rankings, but I do believe, we are preparing for a overall spring up to the upside, which will, make us join the top 100. 214 million market cap, 8 million volume. So volume has been very, very low. Over the last month, we have gone down 14%. In the last week, we have gone down 9%. And in the last day, we have gone down a little bit more than 3.5%. Still no Coinbase, still no Binance, but I do believe it is going to be inevitable that we do pretty much reach it. And look, we are almost at 89,300 holders. So I do believe, probably by the end of the week, we might reach 89,400, 450, somewhere there. And yeah, that is going to be it though, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.